It's been too long, my friend. What is up, everybody? We are back, and I'm going to kick it off to Kevin because I just jumped the gun.
This is the Age Gap Podcast. We are the Latchkey Kids, where the more things change,
the more they stay the same, baby.
Yes,
Yes,
good
sir.
to be back in the studio, Liu Kang.
It feels good, dude.
We have an awesome topic, something we can all relate to since the days of Alexander Graham Bell.
Shout out AGB, man.
The telephone.
The telephone.
Woo! Through the years, Lou, through the years.
Even before Alexander Graham Bell, we had the Campbell's noodle soup can with the string on it.
That was the first, first something.
Actually, the original telephone was, hey, did you hear about
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
the game. But I want to talk to our listeners, and this is Age Gap. So when I was a kid growing up, it was the house phone. Now, kids probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but It was the landline house phone.
Yeah.
With the rotary dial.
Oh, I never had one of those, dude. Oh, man.
It took 10 minutes to make a phone call.
By the time I was banging, we had the...
Time I was banging.
Not like banging, but you know what I mean, like on the phone. By the
Right.
time I was, on the phone, it was the wireless handset.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was the shit. And then you had to press the button to find it. You would lose it. And it would be like beep, beep, beep,
It's like
beep,
in the
beep.
couch seats or something, or like under the couch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pre-iPhone's Find My iPhone app.
The rotary phone. Now,
Yeah.
I come from a long line of telephone industry people.
Yeah, you had mentioned this.
So we had a phone in almost every room, like a bootleg,
That's-
the fake jack.
That's old school balling.
Yeah.
That is old school ball. That's like a flex back in the day. Look how many phones I got.
We had a phone in every room, but only one line. So
it was the party line at home, huh?
you had mad creepers on every con. So what that means, if you're not following, is only one person could be on the phone at a time, but you could listen in, or you could be like, "Hey, Kevin, I need to use the phone. Get on."
Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh, terrible. I have a story to go with that.
All right, for
But
sure.
yeah, it was cool. Like you just disconnected it, then picked up the receiver, and then connected it, and you can listen in on all your siblings' conversations.
Oh, so you took the little piece, that little Ethernet piece.
that little wire out, and then you clicked it, and then
why? Because you didn't want them to hear you picking the phone up off
it
the
would rattle.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
That makes sense. Damn. So you had a trained ear back in the day. As soon as you heard like a little hey, get the fuck off my line, bro.
Is that the government listening to me?
That's hilarious, bro.
So yeah, and
No secrets in the house.
So, oh my God, I want to say I'm like 17 years old, and I was creeping around Harvard Square, and we'd walk around, with the pen behind the ear.
Oh,
this was
old
like-
school.
this was
fucking,
like, we're looking for digis,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
Damn.
I got like a track, like
Hunting.
the preacher, like we're all going to hell. So they were all over Harvard Square, so he gives you like the tract. So I had that, and I walk up to a girl.
What's a tract?
It's like the little you're going to hell.
Oh, like the
Repent.
pamphlet?
Yeah. So they give them out. So that's what I use.
Like a timeshare, but for hell. This is what it's gonna be like when you get there.
And so I went up to this girl, and I got her number.
Nice.
Waited. In those days, you had to wait 4 days before you could call.
Which is like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, it was a rule, or it's just like an
Unspoken rule.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because you didn't want to come off as desperate.
You didn't want to be age gap vocab, bing, thirsty.
Yeah,
You didn't want to look thirsty.
thirsty.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So it's not like today where you get a number and then you immediately call the girl, so you swap. It was a one-way street.
Gotcha.
So you got her number, then you waited 4 days,
I cannot wait to call her in a few weeks.
desperately hanging on.
Yeah.
And then you had to call at you couldn't call at like 8 o'clock sharp.
Oh, Dad would get pissed.
You had to call at like 8:07. No, just for looks, just so you're not desperate.
Oh, gotcha.
So you had to wait till like 8:07.
I was gonna call you at 8, but then I got busy. I forgot I had to handle some business. You know?
So I'm trying to be all cool, like,
Yeah.
I found this. I'm talking to the girl, and I'm talking mad game. I'm in the basement
Spitting, huh?
of my mother's house on the phone, and I'm like so cool, and everything's going well. This girl's digging me. We're setting up dates. Gets right around 9 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
My mom picks the phone up in the kitchen.
It's always the kitchen phone, bro.
And she goes, Kevin, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is coming.
Put your jammies on. We're going to watch Buffy together.
Set the VCR for me. And if I could have crawled under the carpet, I would have.
That fucking
Without
sucks,
missing a beat, the girl's like, well, I guess you're kind of busy.
So fucking funny.
I was just like,
Mom, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk to this girl right now.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And that,
that's
I was
so
like,
funny.
it's over.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
over.
That's it.
Oh,
Just crumpled up the paper through it. Fuck this.
I start reading the pamphlet. So you are going to hell. You're not going to hell. You're in hell.
I'm in it right now, bro. I'm underground. It's hot, and I'm not enjoying myself.
Might as well go watch Buffy the Vampire. See what Angel's up to.
She hangs up. Your mom's still on the line. You're just like, all right, I'll be up there in 5.
Get the popcorn going.
Could you use your phone as an intercom back in the day?
There were some, but those were like high end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't like call your own number?
No. God, no.
That's funny.
But yeah, what's your first phone nightmare / experience?
Oh, no. Here, I don't have one personally, I don't think. I think the closest thing to like a nightmare or whatever is calling 11911911119.
What's that?
It's to see if it still like calls 911.
Oh God.
And it just was, "Brrr. Hello, what is your emergency? Where's your address?" I was like, click.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
You'll never, oh my God, maybe you did, but you never got to do prank calls.
I did a few.
Because he had caller ID. See, the days before caller ID,
Oh, yeah.
you literally sit with a phone book, the yellow pages, and you just call every business with your buddies and just rag on
Dr.
it.
Wong, this motherfucker ruined my fucking, gave me braces.
The best ones to
Prank
call
call.
were garages, like auto places.
Because
Because you know they're all tough guys.
Oh, so they'll challenge you to a fight, huh? Oh, nothing better than someone getting aggro and challenging you to a fight.
Get down here.
My equivalent of that was Xbox Live. You'll never meet this person. You don't know who they are. It's just some random fuck. And you're just like, I'll fucking fight you right now. Send me your address.
I know we talked about this on our video game, and I don't want to get off topic, but I lasted like 90 seconds on Xbox Live before I was like,
I can't.
I've been called the N-word too many times.
Yeah.
My mother's been raped
I
too many times.
challenged 7 15-year-olds to a fight.
I'm 35.
Yeah. For real, man.
But yeah, what was the first time you called a girl? And you got the
Oh.
balls enough to call.
Dude, this is funny, bro. So, like, when I was in kindergarten,
Whoa, whoa.
yeah, the phone was already
These
like,
Latinos go quick.
yeah, man. Hey, I had a kid when I was 10. No, I'm just kidding. But,
And I was 12.
but,
Sorry, I got that.
what do you call it? So this girl, I guess she liked me or something. And she asked my mom, like, while she was like, I was getting
Damn.
picked up from school. I guess I had game, bro. I always had game, I guess. But yeah, she liked me, so she asked my mom for our house number.
Damn.
And then my mom was like, "You better call her."
Shoot.
And so I did. I was like, and I'm a kid, and I want to play video games. I'm like, nah, I'm playing Spider-Man. I don't want to fucking talk to Brandy, dude. She fucking chases me all day. I get enough of it at school, bro. I'm not trying to talk to her. So we talked on the phone, and then we both, like, in our childhood brains were like, what are we doing? I'm just gonna see you tomorrow at
Yeah, I
school
know, right?
anyway.
I'll see you
Like,
at
what's
lunch.
What's the point of this?
It was no, I'll explain it. It was a rite of passage.
It is.
It was because in my house, like the phone was off limits for anyone like under the age of 14 or something.
That
like
was
that.
okay. That was at my grandma's house.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, no, because
you
it was. I think they would like you pay for the call or something back then, so they still had that like mindset.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
Um,
And I think my mom was just like, she was a wild child, so she grew up with the phone. Just like she grew up saying like, "Fuck that, I'm using the phone." So I guess she was probably like in her mind like, "Let me give him the same experience."
No, my house it was a big time rite of passage, and I remember my first phone call. It was like you. I was probably like. Maybe it was I called my grandma like, yeah, come here, talk to your grandmother.
Yeah.
It was like technology that I've seen but never. I was like, whoa, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah.
You know, it was like so stupid.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. So that was the house phone. Then came the big one, the cell phone.
There was one before that.
Which one?
The car phone.
Oh, damn. I almost forgot that.
The car phone.
Yes.
Did you ever get to use one?
We had it.
My friend has a phone in his car, but it's just like for looks at this point, you know?
So this would have been early to mid 90s,
Okay.
I want to say. And like I said, we came from a long line.
You were selling drugs if you had that shit in your car back in the day.
We had the bag. It was portable, but it had like the big battery pack that was about the size of a shoebox.
You just put it in the center console? Or
you could put it in the center, or you could walk around with it.
That's kind of cool.
And in the 90s, like Lou just said to it, it was the drug dealer phone.
Yeah.
So in like a lot of those like hip hop videos that like never caught on, the guy,
call me on my car phone, baby.
He's got the bag phone.
Fucking hilarious.
So when kids would get in my mom's like station wagon, they'd see it. And it was pimp.
Yeah.
That was like,
whoa, Kevin's getting some side action.
Yeah.
He got side work going on,
and
bro.
It was smooth. It was so black, all black with those buttons, like those white buttons that like turned orange when you pushed them.
Oh, the light up button?
Yeah.
That's next level, bro. That was like the peak of technology at that time.
Imagine 1995, you're at a red light on a phone.
Now I get pissed when I see that.
Right.
Now I'm like, get off your phone, bitch.
Now it's illegal.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, like we'd roll up, my mom and I'd just like pretend like, yeah,
what's up? Oh, hold up. I'm talking to the Monopoly guy right now.
All that clout, all that prestige is gone.
No.
That impresses nobody.
Yeah, nobody, bro. Maybe some hipsters out in Williamsburg, but other than that, dude.
You brought back the bag phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would say if you pull up with your Apple 15 iPhone, nobody cares.
Yeah, no one gives a shit. Oh, yeah, no one cares.
But in
anymore.
95, if you were in a moving vehicle on a telephone, woo!
Bro, check this out. I'm on a phone and I'm not at home, bro.
And it had the antenna, the magnet antenna.
You just look like a Vietnam veteran. You look like a grenadier, bro.
No, the car. We're on top of the car.
Oh! I thought you meant like you just on the sat phone with the bag.
No, if you had it in the car, it had like its own antenna.
Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty sick. Oh, so you had two antennas on your shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty gangster,
bro.
Some
kind of like 4. You know, they had like CB radio.
Yeah, they got DirecTV in their shit.
Oh, did you know what CB radio was?
No, but there was a time before cell phones were before 6-year-olds were getting cell phones. My big thing was I wanted a walkie-talkie with the longest range possible.
I thought you were getting like way off. I was like, wow, I'm really old. No. But CB radio is the thing the truckers use. This is donkey cart coming in.
Mm-hmm. I think with the walkie-talkies, you could
do it.
You could get into the
old school with the aluminum antenna. You could scramble the signal
and just
like
catch some
my
CB.
dad brought some home from like Nam, and yeah,
this is fucking blood on it. Stole this from a friend.
It's like, you can have this, just don't talk about it.
Yeah, he didn't. Don't ever bring it up to me.
No, that was the neighbor. The neighbor was totally World War II.
Yeah.
He'd give me like bayonets and shit. Like, he was totally go. Anyway,
as a kid, you're like, fuck yeah. Now as an adult, you're like, that guy needed a friend. He needed friends or like a group
all
or
his
something.
Friends died in a trench.
He got kicked out of the VA, bro.
I shouldn't laugh at that. But yeah, the CB radio. And anyway, back to the phone. Bag phone, the shit. If I can find it and you're a hipster, I'll sell it to you for like $5,000.
Yeah, facts.
You want it.
So, dude, put a post in Brooklyn. You'll definitely sell something.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so the car phone was lit. That was sick. But you're really right. No one gives a shit about the iPhone or like the new any of that. No. It was for a little bit. When it first came out, if you had an iPhone, like when I was a kid, because it came out when I was in like middle school. I know we're jumping over.
Yeah, we're kind of crossing paths.
But yeah, no one cared. People cared for like 2 years and then they stopped.
I'll back it up and then we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So when the cell phone first dropped, I want to say I was like a freshman in college.
Okay.
And that's when you first started seeing them. And it was
that was the one you could kill someone with, right?
It was the Nokia
fucking brick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you're talking about the Zach Morris.
Yeah,
Saved by the
yeah.
Bell. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That one, I remember there was a kid in my high school who had that.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one kid in the entire high school who had it. And he would order
Got all the hoes.
He would order pizzas.
That's a flex. He wasn't even hungry. He just wanted to pull his phone out. Check it out, baby. I got Pizza Hut whenever I want.
Spicoli, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He would order pizzas.
That's the shit.
And I remember like the teacher would be like, what the? And they never let the guy in, but he'd always be like, there's a special student today that we want to treat.
That is hilarious, bro.
Punk. I wonder if that kid's still alive. He was a bad kid.
Yeah,
He
okay,
was a
cool.
bad
I mean,
kid.
he had the phone.
Yeah.
He was definitely selling drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had side work.
But yeah,
that he was doing.
You're talking about, that was the phone. It was probably about 3 pounds. It was the Gordon Gekko Wall Street.
Yeah,
Money
bro.
never sleeps.
Never sleeps.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare to see that.
What is that because? Like, was it because it was super expensive, or because the technology just wasn't there yet, and so people?
I think it was super expensive.
Okay.
I think it was like very, very expensive.
Yeah, you got like spy technology at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what they used in wartime.
But when I went to college, I didn't have one. I didn't get a cell phone until I was like 21.
Fuck, dude, I totally missed out. I have the reverse flip phone at my house right now, bro.
What do you mean the reverse?
So you know how flip phones, so cell phones, they evolved from the brick to the small brick,
Yeah,
then to like the flip.
the flip. Yep.
This one was before the screen had a flip. It was the little flap
Oh,
to cover the buttons.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
should have fucking brought it, bro.
Damn, I probably have some primitive technology kicking around somewhere too. But yeah, it was the Nokia brick, and I think it had like Tetris on it.
Yeah. Oh, and Snake.
Snake, yeah.
Snake, that was my shit. Oh, Snake was my game, bro.
And I remember
Yeah.
I was just like, we this is it. This is tight. And
We're in the future right now, bro.
And I remember I got mine. It had that like pull out antenna.
Oh yeah.
It was like- and
Mhm.
you couldn't make calls before 9 o'clock because you had to you're charged.
Oh,
Then it
yeah,
was
yeah.
after 9. It
Free
was
minutes.
free. Yeah. They did away with that. Now it's just like flat rate.
Unlimited. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
you may not remember the days of don't call me before 9 o'clock.
I remember that. I remember getting a phone number and being like, I can't wait till 9:30, bro. I cannot wait till 9:30.
I'm gonna make all my calls.
Yep. So then they had that. Okay, so they had that phone, no text messages.
Mm-hmm.
Was not a thing yet.
Nope.
You had to have a beeper. Can you talk about the beeper, bro?
I can talk about the beeper.
I don't have a lot, but I just remember seeing them around.
The beeper was huge in 1993,
Okay.
which would have been like, my freshman year of high school. And it was synonymous with drug dealers, but it was also fashion.
Why?
That's where...
How come all the portable technology is just attributed to drug dealers? Anything cool,
yeah.
anything that fucking technology that's cool is drug dealership.
It was rebel, drug dealer, because schools banned them.
Really?
Yeah, they were banned in most high schools.
I could see why. I mean, that shit.
Yeah, but it was once it's banned, kids just want it more.
Yeah, of course. Of
you know?
course.
So the other thing you got to remember, if you don't know, the pager or beeper was you'd get a beep from somebody, one of your friends or whatever, and then you went to a pay phone and then you called them back. So you could it was just you had to get to a pay phone.
So it was like a telegram,
Yeah,
a
that's
personal
why it
telegram
was,
message.
yeah, call me at this number.
Ah.
And there was codes. So
yeah, so that's what I want to know because I never understood because I thought
oh,
my
man, we're gonna
conception
have fun with this.
Yeah,
one.
my conception of the beeper is it beeps, you look at it, it just says the number that you're getting the beep from.
Yes, because you punched in your number where the person's supposed to call you back. But much to like today's kids have like OMG,
Yeah.
JK,
Mhm.
IDK, I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
emojis.
GTFO. No, just kidding.
There was language to the beeper.
Okay.
So you might have heard this in some of the rap songs, and you might not even remember. But if you listen to a rap song in the '90s, it was like, she used to page me 143.
Yeah, 143. I remember that.
I love you. That's
is it because it's
one letter I, 4 love, 3 you.
Oh, that's
she used to page me 143. You know,
that's funny, bro.
And then like 911 was like call me back immediately.
Right now,
yeah. And then you like Lou, I could give you.
What about what's the 411?
For information.
Yeah.
But then your friends, you would assign them numbers. So you're like California.
See, this is where the drug dealers kick in, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And gambling.
Ah, East Coast.
A lot of bookies did it by pager.
Okay.
Am I snitching? I don't know. This is like 30 years ago.
At this point, definitely statute of limitations.
So yeah, if you were with the bookie, you'd be like number 99. So you 50 L.A. Lakers 99.
But how would you put L.A. Lakers?
Like LAL.
Oh,
it's a bookie.
Okay.
They know.
All right. Oh, so you could do letters too.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So that was like the separate text message. Device. Was the beeper was that you could send someone one message.
Yep.
Like
and then pigeon. It was absolutely. I don't want to get too ahead, so I hope that made it clear. The beeper.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the sidekick. You might remember that.
Fuck yeah, bro. I was so jealous. My mom refused to get me a sidekick. Both my brothers had them.
Sidekick was you were next level.
Yeah.
Punk.
That was you're talking about the first one that slid up. Yeah. By the time my brothers were rocking, they had the 180 one.
Oh,
that was the shit, dude.
Yeah.
That was the shit. And you could play asteroids on it. It was fucking cool.
The sidekick is like, it reminds me of the laser disc.
Can I be honest, dude?
What?
I think it, like what you just said right now, perfectly sums up how I feel about the sidekick.
What?
It's like the laser disc, bro. Like, there's no use for it, but I wish they still had it around, bro. I wish it still existed.
And the thing is, it was good technology.
It was the shit.
It just came out. This better technology came out 6 months later.
Yeah.
It was just like,
damn.
Yeah.
I wish there was more of a time with the sidekick, bro. If they could get like the iOS, like Apple operating system on a sidekick,
you'd be all set.
That's it. Make it happen, bitch. Someone. I know one of you fucks works in tech or something, bro. Make it happen, bro.
But yeah, the sidekick came out and it was like dope. And then 6 months later, everybody had a texting cell phone.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I had one that was like a wannabe sidekick. It flipped up normally, but then also you could flip it on its side. And
Ooh,
flip it this way.
yeah.
And it had the keyboard, bro.
Luxury
that was
item.
The shit, yeah.
Oh, and they called it the QWERTY keyboard because it had like all the letters.
Mm-hmm. That was the shit, dude.
That was dope.
Mm-hmm. So, I have a question.
Yeah.
What was like the phone or the piece of technology that you had that you were like, that's all I need. If everything stops right here, I think I'm good.
If it stopped right there, my favorite phone I had was the Motorola Flip.
Was it the Razr?
It was before the Razr, but it was compact, all black. It was nice.
That's sick.
It was nice.
That's sick. The Razr was popping for a little bit
Razr came
too.
right after, and everybody had the Razr.
Yeah, it was the first like consumer friendly, like cool phone.
But the problem, I remember my friends, they would lose them like crazy
because they're so thin,
and they would fall out in the cab,
or you would break it on accident.
Yeah, they were very. Everyone who had a Razr had a Razr too. Like
yeah, exactly. I had a friend in middle school when the Razr was popping. I remember he was like, this is when I realized he was fucking hilarious. You know, when you just, some kids, sometimes there's like that quiet kid.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while he'll do something. You're like, oh, there's so much going on in there, bro. There's so much going on that you just don't say. He pulled out his Razr and just went in middle of class. The teacher's like teaching something. He pulls it out. He just goes, bzzz, starts fucking razoring his face. I was like, that's good stuff.
Oh,
man.
My God.
That is good stuff. They wasted technology on us.
Yeah, the Razr everybody had. And then after the Razr, I think, was the smartphone.
No, there was there was a few like there was like a few years of people trying to come up with the next Razr. But not so much like they wanted their gimmick. There were so many gimmick phones for like 5 years. After the Razr, then it was the chocolate.
Okay, see, I was living in Japan at this time.
Y'all were on like iPhones already?
We were like, we had our K-tie. That's how you say phone in Japan.
K-tie?
K-tie.
That's pretty sick. That sounds like a weapon,
Mine
bro.
was awesome, dude. It had all types of stuff.
You were rocking with the Huawei, dude?
And you could this was like 2010, I want to say. I could get all your information, or like you could send me all your information without me like punching it in. Yeah. Like our phones could talk to each other.
I need to know what they're fucking with right now in Japan, dog. I need to know what kind of technology they're rocking with, because if they could do that, wasn't... Dude, they're coming out with that for the iPhone now.
Yeah, we
just
had
now. They're catching up.
10, 12 years ago.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Well, they got like just like a robot that makes calls for you now.
Japan?
Yeah,
I don't know. But
Fuck,
yeah,
that is sick, dude.
I remember I was like, did our phones just have sex? Like,
yeah.
Like, did I get an STD? My phone, yeah. But yeah, that's how they did it. They like,
bro. Talk about phone sex. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which,
bump our shit together.
Isn't that a lost technology? Phone.
You want to know something?
Is it still around?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If you watch Comedy Central around like 1:30 p.m., it gets lit.
Really?
Yeah, people still do it.
Okay.
I don't know why, but they still do.
That's funny.
I don't know. I mean, like when there's like OnlyFans, I don't know why you're still doing phone sex. You could literally live chat.
By the way, shout out to all my OnlyFans subscribers.
Yeah, my boy. He's making a calendar next month. So there was like a couple bastard children from LG and like Motorola. They had. I'm gonna blaze through them real quick. They had the chocolate, which was meant to be like an iPhone-ish kind of thing. It flipped up, and then you had numbers. But if you flipped it down, it was just that circle. Remember the original iPod circle?
Yeah.
That's how you.
They
put that on a phone.
Okay, all right.
And then
I had a Zune.
Damn, gross. But what do you call it? So then they had that. Things got really like music oriented. Then they had the switchblade. I forget what it was called. I think it was called a juke.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed all this.
It was a switchblade phone. Like, so they had the razor that you flip up, and then they were like, that's not dangerous enough. So then they had this little fucking thing. It was like kind of like really thin, and you just flip it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it carried a whole bunch of. It was basically an MP3 player with that you can make phone calls with.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was useless. And then there was like one more iteration. The LG Envy, bro. That was
sounds familiar.
It was so popular back in the day. Y'all know all the girls that wore Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister had the LG Envy.
Okay.
They had the mint green one.
That's very specific.
Or the Grimace purple one.
Nice.
Yeah, one of the two. And it was a phone on the front. So it looked like an old school brick phone.
Okay.
And then you put it on its side and you flip it up. And then you have a little computer Palm Pilot kind of thing. Yeah.
Palm Pilot. Oh my God.
And then the iPhone came around and put all that shit to bed.
Oh, yep.
So quick.
Oh my God.
What was your introduction to iPhone?
I think actually, now I think about it, I think I was living in New York, and I just remember the mayhem of everybody wanting it.
Oh, people camping out.
Yeah.
And
I was seeing typically rational people just
fighting motherfuckers at the store at Best Buy.
I stayed the hell away from it. I had my little Motorola flip. I was happy. I had, but yeah, that was like the first phone pandemonium.
Yeah.
And I remember people like
hype.
Remember you'd see the but the guy be outside the store like celebrating, and then he like drops it and it like smashes.
I've seen that.
Yeah, he's like, I got one.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Fucking car runs it over.
No.
He saw that in slow mo too, like dun, 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 dun.
And then like 8 months later,
came out with a new one.
It happens again.
Yeah.
Like, when are you?
I got another one.
I'm just outside like Radio Shack. When will you learn? Yeah.
Oh man.
And I just saw. I remember I was working with like normal people, and that was we were talking about like elementary school bragging rights.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I got laid. I went to see the Celtics.
I got an iPhone.
I was like, who cares?
Yeah. What? So people can ignore you even better now? That's crazy.
He's just at home looking at it. Why does no one love me?
Just swiping between screens. It's crazy. There's no buttons
no one
on it.
loves me. Actually, speaking of that, we'll go back. So when I was in college, we had the dorm phone, which is similar to a house phone. You paid like a monthly, you know, you and your roommate had it. We had one line. And they threw in like a, what's it called, like a message service.
Ah, yes.
Like, and every night, everyone would check the message like, you have
0 messages. Nobody loves you.
Ah, yeah.
You gotta wait till no one's home to check your fucking messages, bro.
And your roommate knew, yeah, no one called him.
Ain't nobody calling you, man. Come watch fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer with me.
Gilmore Girls is on. Come on, get over here, Murph.
Yeah.
You're missing what Abby or whatever the hell the name was.
Here's something you can still do, technically, but nobody ever will again.
What?
Call your own number to check your voicemail.
I've never
That's
done
dead.
that. I've never done that.
That's how you check your voicemail back in the day.
That is. You totally reminded me of that. I haven't done that since like 2002.
Yeah, bro. You could still do it, technically. If you call yourself, you'll go to your voicemails.
Do you know how I'm technically dumb. I'm sure our audience figured it out by now.
There's a video proof on our page, which, by the way, go check out our Instagram page at agegap.pod. Bing! All right.
Nice plug.
Thank you.
So people would, when the text messaging first became the thing, like early 2000s or whatever, I would have texts for like months that I never checked. Like I had no idea how to check. Yeah. This girl's like, I texted you like 10 times. I'm like, what is that?
That's funny.
My buddy, I think we talked about
You
this.
finally check your messages. You're like, I could have got laid so many times, bro. Fuck.
What is it with your generation? I have a buddy, he's the same age as you. And he goes, Kevin, whenever my phone rings, it's either you or my mother.
Yeah.
No
and it's never good.
Yeah. And I leave messages too. I'm like, hey, it's Murph, give me a call when you get back. I'm still the guy that I leave my number. Yeah. I'm like, call me.
Oh, yeah, you're stupid. Yeah, you're stupid. You're way behind, bro.
He's like, Kevin, whenever you call me, I know it's you.
You can call me back at 818. Yeah. That's hilarious. I still do that too but it's only
to hear from you.
For business calls.
Yeah, that's professional.
Because I assume the secretary doesn't have like.
Oh my god.
They probably still have that school phone.
You
gotta dial 9 to get out.
Please.
Yeah.
You gotta dial 9 to get out. That's when I knew society was doomed. When you could text into work, like, I'm not gonna make it. Like you didn't have to like call hold on.
Now you just gotta be a good writer.
Yeah.
You gotta be creative.
Sorry, Mark, not feeling well. Pray for me.
Go fuck yourself. I'll see you later.
Woke up really hungover. Don't want to come in.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
I will say this, dude. I think text messaging has made society very much a go fuck yourself society.
It's horrible. You know what predated texting?
What?
America Instant Messenger.
Oh, AOL.
Yeah.
Which you could use on your fucking sidekick, bro.
When that became the norm, society just was like,
Yeah. Definitely.
I was working at this job, and we'd be sitting like a little bit further from each other, and people were IMing me. I'm like, just turn and ask me the question.
For real. I will say this. It's always fun to send a shitty text message to someone who's in the room. And you send it and you just go.
Yeah. I've done that.
And you wait for them to pull it out and then read it. And
this party sucks. That chick is very annoying.
Yeah. Exactly. That's one thing I do like texting for is secret messages, bro.
But everybody knows, like, it's like.
Well, because I go like this, beep, 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 ha. And then 2 seconds later, you pull out your phone and you go, ha.
Good one, Lou.
Yeah. Now everyone's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I was doing a movie in New York, and there was this girl on set who was just awful, obnoxious, arrogant, everything. And me and the dude, the movie sucked.
I hope this bitch falls in a hole next time.
So me and this guy, we went to McDonald's. We got like Diet Coke, and then we got like Jack Daniels. So we were just drinking.
Whoa, no, that's Diet Coke with Jack Daniels.
Whatever,
I hate you for that, bro.
And we were just drinking on set, and like completely just killing the director. Basically,
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
guys,
just
like I
giving
know.
him a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, and we were doing that.
That's hilarious.
We're just getting redder and redder.
Yeah. Fuck this director. I swear to God, if he cuts one more time.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And then you're just giggling too because you're drunk. You're like,
yeah. That is hilarious. You know who was the most annoying person on the planet for a few years?
Who?
The person with the Palm Pilot.
Oh, hated that. Hated that.
Yeah.
It was more work than just walking around with a notebook.
Just get a fucking notebook,
Yeah.
dude.
Get one of those memo pads you had, like you write your homework in like 3rd grade.
Check this out. Ready? When? Tuesday we got to meet? Okay, cool. Tuesday meeting. This is the Palm Pilot. This is a Palm Pilot. Ready? When? Tuesday we got to meet? Okay, let me just take this pen out of the thing. Let me start it up.
And that's if you could find the pen. That thing always got lost.
Always got lost. So fast. Immediately. Hey, I just bought a new Palm Pilot. Where the fuck is my pen?
It's now useless.
Yeah.
Hated Palm Pilot. That's another technology. Didn't make it last.
Yeah.
It had like a.
Ooh, how about
6-month
the
run.
BlackBerry?
That had a
R.I.P.
long. That had a long run.
Yeah, they still have like an office somewhere in San Diego for some reason.
Yeah, that was like the business.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
for sure.
BBM.
Yeah,
Not to be confused with BBC. You find yourself in a whole world of trouble if you're ordering BBC online.
But yeah, I definitely agree with you that the texting world, do you have the friends, they refuse to talk on the phone. They'd rather spend hours texting than a 5-minute phone call.
Yeah, I feel that. Here's why I text, because a lot of times especially like if it's between me and you, if I don't have all day, because when I call you, we'll be on the phone for like an hour.
I'm a talker.
Yeah. We'll be on the phone for. Oh, by the way, my favorite is. All right, I'll see you later, man. Oh, hey, wait, but before we go, and then it's like an hour later,
and you just keep hearing psht in the background.
That's hilarious. Dude.
That's me just filling the Brita. Kevin, you're not pissing down the toilet. Nope, just filling the Brita.
Yep, just drinking 52 Coca-Colas.
So you brought up a good point. Who's more obnoxious than the teenage girl with the texting?
Who?
Married man dad. They love texting.
And with the Facebook, and they send you fucking memes on Facebook.
Guys my age with kids, they hide in their basement and they text because they don't want their wives to hear them because they're paranoid for some reason. You know why? Covert life.
Because a lot of wives don't like the sound of their husband enjoying himself.
It's true. That's true.
Are you laughing?
Women hate 2 things: men having fun and men sleeping.
Yeah.
When any girl I ever had over, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap." She's like, "Take a nap? What do you mean take a nap?
Why don't you just fucking quit your job and fucking sell your house while you're at it?"
I love napping.
Yeah.
But women can't stand it.
Nah, not unless they're also napping.
They'll just start like smashing dishes or like vacuuming by your head.
And we've reached the misogyny portion of the episode.
But yeah, married dad texter is one of the most subhuman creatures on the planet because you just know the dude's miserable, like in his basement.
And a lot of times they're like politically charged.
Watching Seinfeld reruns,
If you like watch the meme that they send you, it's like, are you trying to like convince me of something? Are you trying to make me feel like believe your beliefs or what's going on?
Politically charged or remember when?
Oh yeah, they love remember when. They would love this show. Yeah. Those guys, they would love that show.
You remember when I still had the will to live? Do you remember those days?
Remember the 90s?
Now I'm just heartless, soulless, loveless, and lifeless.
Yeah.
That's a good t-shirt.
That is, those the 7 L's.
Heartless, and he's just sitting there miserable. Kids are like running around like upstairs.
You hear footsteps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's great. That is good stuff.
Whew.
Yeah. We don't really do even text messages anymore. The text message is gone by the wayside. Now it's the DM.
That's for our listeners. That's like the Instagram,
Facebook, all that stuff. I literally have not asked a woman for her number in so long, bro.
A young guy explained that to me. He said, "What's your Instagram?" Is the new.
That's the new. What's your number?
What's your number? I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I don't know what about it. It's really weird because when
She's like, I don't have Instagram.
you ask for the number.
Okay. But what's the odds of that happening in LA?
Yeah, right. Oh, you have 1 million followers. Okay, cool. I guess we're not getting together. Holy shit, that's the point I was trying to make.
I guess we're not getting together. You're a good guy. I like you, but you have like 500 followers, dude.
We can't make it work, bro. It won't work out.
I'll buy some.
I know a bot. No, but
someone else said that. It says, don't hit on a girl on Instagram unless you got like 5K followers or something like
it's
that.
a shitty society we
It
live in.
really
nowadays.
is the
It's
most
really fucking sad.
Shallow,
Yeah.
self-serving.
Shallow and pedantic. Yeah, so you would think the Instagram is less personal. Or
Yeah.
that's what everyone is. That's the mentality. I'm not giving you my cell phone number. I'm giving you my Instagram, which
Right. That's
everyone
what
has
I
access
would
to.
take it as like a blow off.
Yeah, which everyone has
I'll
access
give you my
to.
Instagram,
Right? Yeah.
but not my number.
But here's the weird thing. If I were to just get your number, all I know is your name and your phone number. If you give me your Instagram, I know what you look like. I know where you hang out. I know all your friends. I know
thought of
who
it
we
like
have in
that.
common. Like you're giving out so much more information.
Oh my God. It's scary.
I'm
scared.
It's backwards. You know what I
Totally.
mean? It's a little backwards.
I was scared when somebody, I'm going to drop that part of the story, but the information is out there.
Yeah, for real. No, for real. Yeah, they'll find you.
How old do you have to be to have Instagram? Or is it?
I mean, like technically,
yeah.
back in the day it was like 18, but you just put your
Are
number.
there elementary school kids with Instagram?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's
for sure.
worrisome.
That's
That's
scary.
worrisome.
No, that's really, and that's another thing. As technology has gotten more and more like accessible to children, you got to be wary, bro. You got to be.
I'm
on
glad
your
I'm not a dad.
Yeah, I understand now why my mom was like checking my phone.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
for sure, dude.
Like at a certain age, I kind of get it, bro.
I mean, oh.
She didn't want me on Xbox Live either. She's like, "You're gonna fucking hang out with some."
How old
weirdos."
were you when you got your first phone?
5th grade, and I had
10?
10 or 11, and I had the Kyocera. I know that's big out in Japan. And Huawei, are those the big ones?
No, I don't know.
I think that those are maybe Korean actually.
Maybe Korea. 10 years old. Wow.
Yeah,
I
and-
was, no lie, 22.
no shit.
Yeah. Back in the day before the cell phone, because it would record all your contacts, you walked around with like, my memory is great because I could remember numbers, like, because I had all
I'm
programmed.
so glad that I was born. The first half of my life, I had to remember things.
Yep.
Where I was going, what the address was,
Yep. The
passwords,
Yep.
phone numbers.
Now you don't have to
Anything after the age of 15, I don't remember your number.
Nope. I've had girlfriends. I've never remembered their number.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Multiple year relationships. I still don't know her number, bro.
But yeah, I also had like a phone book back when I started carrying a wallet, and it was just like all the numbers like written down on a piece of paper.
That was always a flex too, right?
Yeah.
Kind of having that phone book of like, look how many numbers are in my
Yep.
shit, bro.
We had the black book.
That's the black
the
book.
black book.
Mhm.
There was a movie called that. But anyway,
Little black book.
if you don't know
Yeah.
what that is, if you were a player like me,
Yeah.
it was literally
Shout out to Diesel. You know what I'm saying?
literally a black book, and it had all the girls' numbers in it.
That's what's
And
up.
that was the thing. Before there was, you had the psycho chick. I want to check your phone. The
Let me
psycho
see your
chick.
book.
The psycho chick got your black book.
No, not the black book.
You went out with Stacy. You went out with Kim. You went out. Yeah.
There was Tisha, Keisha, Renisha.
About 3 Kims, Latoya.
That is fucking
But yeah,
hilarious.
do you think if I brought that back, it would come in style? Like you go up to a girl at a bar and be like, "Hey, can I get your number?" And you hand her a pen. When's the
She'd
last
probably
time?
laugh at you and do it for the novelty.
I wonder.
But a win is a win.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think she'd be like, "Oh my god, look at this fucking guy," but still put it in because she's like, "What are the odds of him actually taking that and calling me?"
Some hipsters like, let me write this down.
Yeah, facts. Game is game, my boy. But yeah, that is crazy. The little black book.
I had one.
I don't remember shit nowadays. Yeah, I don't know how to get no. I can't call nobody. I can call my mom, and she's not gonna help me out, bro.
We talk pretty much every day. I don't know the first digit in your
Yeah.
number.
I'm still not sure of your area code, to be honest.
But yeah. Wow, how we doing with this one? We good?
We are at holy shit, 45 minutes.
Nice.
We blew past that pretty quick.
Nice. You want to tell the fans and the viewers where they can see us again? And
yeah. Let's do one. I got one last point to make,
sure.
And then we can wrap it up. It's all gone. The iPhone, all that shit. It's all gone. There's nothing new coming out. All the new stuff is fucking thousands of dollars. And people do the same shit with it all the fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
I want to end this episode with a PSA. Hey guys, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you're the richest guy in the world. Don't buy the new iPhone. You don't fucking need it.
We have enough iPhone.
Yeah, bro. Like, all you do is go on Facebook. All right? You don't need to call in an airstrike with your fucking phone, bro.
It's true.
Don't buy the new one. You're just making these fucks rich and they think they can get away with doing nothing. Okay?
We've had enough. We surrender.
That's it. This is the last one. Once this dies, I'm fucked. All right? You're going to have to catch me on Instagram on my fucking computer. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. That is let me get off my soapbox now. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate you. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at agegap.pod, AGEGAP.pod. And if you're not watching us on YouTube right now, you're really slipping, bro.
Yeah.
You really need to catch up.
Subscribe, please.
Follow us on YouTube. That's at Age Gap Podcast, AGEGAPPODCAST. See, I don't remember how to spell even anymore. We got spell check and
Too many letters.
Yeah, for real. But yo, follow us there.
Thank you guys very much. Stay tuned.
Peace. Oh, and if you like the song that's playing right now, Donnie Narco made it.
Donnie, shut up.
Shout out Donnie. Peace, guys.